Hey guys, welcome back to another Scrapologist video. This is Dylan McGrath speaking, and just gonna try something new here. Street Beef Saturday. You know, after I did my last Street Beefs reaction video, a couple people reached out to me looking to have me react or commentate other Street Beefs fights as well. So I got a little list. So at least for the next month, we're gonna do Street Beef Saturday all for November. Every Saturday, you can expect a Street Beefs reaction and commentary from me. Before we get too deep into it, I just want to tell you guys, like, subscribe if you can, if you'd like to, if you like the content. We're pushing closer and closer to 200. I want to get this thing to 500 subscribers so bad because, you know, certain things open up to you at 500 subscribers and you become much more visible on the algorithm. And I want to make a very special video at 500 subscribers. It is not going to be about MMA per se. It's not going to be, it will be martial arts adjacent or related. So maybe if we hit like 350 or 400 in the next month or two, I'll go ahead and kind of share with you some of my plans. But for now, I'm just going to keep it under wraps, keep it low-key in case it doesn't happen. But a very cool kind of video that I think I would enjoy and a lot more people would enjoy. But anyway, our sponsors, as always, are Badge of Honor. Martial arts clothing for martial artists by martial artists. Just wanted to show you guys that you can go to their website now, click on Local Legends, and you will see that the first option is the Trevor Hayes Chance Muay Thai fundraiser shirt. First of all, this looks like a Roots of Fight shirt in the best way possible. You know, like this looks like a classic shirt, head movement, one of Trevor's favorite sayings. Benefits for that shirt do go to his medical proceedings after he's recovering from a stroke. He's one of the best striking coaches in this area, one of my closest friends, and certainly a friend of the show. He's the co-host of the Scrapologist podcast, which I think is due for a rebrand, a rename. So if you happen to have any ideas on a different name, let me know, please. But yeah, Scrapologist t-shirts are available here in this Local Legends section. They are designed by Alex Pokey, the MF CEO of Badge of Honor, or he might be the MF COO, I'm not sure. But he is he's one of the creative guys over there at Badge of Honor. He's behind almost all their designs. He designed this one for me. He also designed my banner on the channel, and I just couldn't be more grateful to be working with Badge of Honor. They're close friends of mine, obviously, but I do legitimately love their products, and I love their clothing and their designs because Alex is just a really, really good, you know, simple designer. You know, so many martial arts clothes that you see are just very gaudy designs, out there, rhinestone cowboy type shit. This is just nice, clean, simple, you know, elegant in some cases, in a lot of cases, designs. But you can use code SCRAP20 to get 20% off your entire order. Whether you get a Scrapologist hoodie, a shirt, and the Chance Muay Thai shirt, if you spend $400 or $900 or $20, you can get 20% off your order with code SCRAP20. So with that being said, let's get into today's video. We've got Fairplay, who I do recognize the name of, versus John Connor. Fairplay is a guy who is super built and athletic for 6'2", and I think he's lean out too. Yep. Real loud, hold on. Okay, so yeah, 6'2", 200 pounds.
Also, shout out to you, Trigger William from Arizona. I forgot about you. I didn't forget about you, Maxwell. My best friend Ariel does shirts, Japanese, manga.
What the hell? Okay. He's still going. Okay, that was literally the longest Street Beefs intro I've ever seen. Fairplay, like I was about to say, he's an athletic guy. He's got finishes. He is the guy that I most recognize for cosplaying Dudley from Street Fighter while fighting in Street Beefs and getting a guy to tap out of just pure exhaustion. So he does have some finishes in Street Beefs. John Connor, 185, 5'11", so a little bit of a size discrepancy between these two guys. That's all I gotta say, man. Yeah, I'm sure fucking Lord Besteban walked over to him and he was like, "Hey, listen, Fairplay just took, you know, 6.5 minutes to do his intro in the beginning of the fight, so we need you to just say your name and get the fuck on somewhere."
We got an awesome MMA match for you. We got a select guest.
John Redcorn over here. Edwin.
Every Friday, man. It's your boy Dana Whiteclaw, Fight Night Fridays on Twitch. You know what I'm saying?
Fight Night Fridays. Okay, so he's a Twitch streamer for MMA. I wonder if he plays MMA games or if he just like reacts to fights like I do. I'd be interested to check out his content. Twitch Brozada Gamer. What's going on with Street Beefs in the Twitch crowd? Why are they getting into Twitch? And if you're gonna get into Twitch as Street Beefs, why are you bringing in these guys to ref? Are these guys legit? Do they train? Who wears a blazer with shorts? Also, Edwin, come on. All right, Fairplay coming out in the gi with the white belt, no stripes. John Connor immediately on a single leg. Probably a jiu-jitsu guy. He looks a lot like my boy, Mike Powell, the kid, Mike Powell, owner of Honest Grappling Co. in Kannapolis, North Carolina. Black belt, pro fighter, and all-around great guy. John Connor in a half-guard situation. And it looks like Fairplay does know a little bit because he's trying to introduce that knee shield. But when you're in an MMA scenario, you can't introduce it low like this. You have to control their head with it too. So, yeah, he's got a little bit, you know, for being a white belt coming out in the gi. He knows a little bit. But John Connor's got way more mat time, in my opinion, because as soon as he settled those hips, he was passing, and now he's looking for a gift wrap. Gift wrap is a great position, especially when you're on the back like this in MMA, because they cannot defend any strikes from the side. I bet, you know, if John Connor got that hand free and stopped fucking around, he could just finish this right here. But it's so hard in Street Beefs to really get groundwork in. But he took the guy down like immediately. Like, this is pretty much the most groundwork you're going to see in a Street Beefs fight. He's pounding him out. Yeah, Connor's got some mat time. He strikes me as the kind of guy who, took a big knee to the bread basket there. Another one. Oh, he doesn't like those. Those are slowing him. Those are freezing him, really. Yeah, so yeah, he's getting fucked up. Honestly, those knees suck. Oh, tries to do a crazy jump on the back. What was that? What was that? Alright, cool. This, like, dollar store brand J. Cole, guys, I just don't know. I've never seen him ref a fight before. And also, I didn't mention it earlier, but this is the weirdest fucking setup I've ever seen for a Street Beefs. The pool noodle ring. Like, Street Beefs is kind of known for having rough setups. This is a fucking rough setup right here. This is about as rough as it gets. Fucking pool noodles and duct tape. And also, another thing about Street Beefs, you always see guys like this guy. Let me point him out on the mouse. This guy right here. He's got gloves on. He's got shorts on. And he looks like he's getting ready for a fight. But I have not seen this guy fight on Street Beefs. And from what I understand from people who have, you know, been to Street Beefs and competed at Street Beefs that I know, not every fight that happens on that day makes it onto the YouTube channel. So there are definitely some guys that get embarrassed so bad that they don't even bother putting them up, or the fights are just that bad, one or the other. Round 2 starting up. Whoa! Spinning back kick right to the bread basket. Kicks. So watch the guy right here that's crouching when this happens. Watch what he does. Oh, he immediately covers the testes, cause he's like, oof, I don't want that happening to me. And then you got this guy, corner man with the gloves on. Somebody's messaging me on Facebook. Yeah, he's getting railed in the body here. Like, the body work from Fairplay is choice with these kicks. And you see, like, how easily he gave up that takedown after the body shots. He will do anything to protect his body, including just like straight up pull guard. So as soon as Fairplay started pressing forward, he just fell into his guard. This is actually pretty good for John Connor. Diving on a Kimura, definitely not going to work on a guy that strong when you're that small, much smaller than he is, unless you're just a fucking Kimura master, like my boy Robert from Elevate MMA. Okay, John Connor looking to introduce the butterfly hooks, but he's got his head above Fairplay's with that guillotine grip. And in the butterfly guard, you really want to keep your head below the opponent's head and in line with their sternum. That way you can really steer them and control them, because when your head's above their head, they can just drive into your chest with their head and flatten you back out and just really nullify those hooks. But he didn't need them anyway. Now he's on top again. And this is kind of the inverse of the first round. Oh, this is a bullshit stand-up. That would have been a classic. Honestly, that would have been a classic Street Beef stand-up, and I'm glad that Fairplay was like, actually, Fairplay by Fairplay. He didn't allow that shit. That was one of the most bullshit stand-up attempts I've ever seen on Street Beefs, and they've got some pretty egregious ones. They don't like having groundwork on their YouTube channel, which is crazy to me because that's what proves that, you know, martial arts are real. You know, like this guy has Taekwondo, clearly. He has good striking, clearly. But he's getting kind of owned in the jiu-jitsu. 30 seconds, not really enough time to finish a guy when you're not really working. And John Connor is not really working. He does have double hooks. And honestly, that's a good white belt defense for having your back taken. But John Connor probably is not a white belt because he was kind of ready for it. Watch this. Just something really subtle. Really subtle technique moment here that you won't see often on Street Beefs. He goes 2-on-1 with the hand and moves the choking arm to the other side of the arm. That's a brilliant escape. This escape got me through my white belt career. It stopped me from getting finished on the back by other white belts and blue belts. But this is the counter. This is the counter. This is one of the counters. You can counter this in many ways, but this is like the go-to counter for like a higher level blue belt or a purple belt. He's going to be distracted with 2-on-1 on this arm, so I'm just going to take my other arm, fold over, and go under the neck immediately. It's a pretty fucking good, you know, option, but the adjustment right there from Fairplay, he just kind of rotated his arm back and caught it. But with enough time, I think John Connor, with enough time on the back, could finish this guy. But we'll see. Looks like we're going to go to a third round. He's close on that. Dude, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. I mean, if he had 15 more seconds, he would have been choking that guy unconscious. In my mind, there's no doubt about it. Oh, nice jab. Where's this jab been, Fairplay? I watched your Dudley videos. I know you have an educated jab. That's what you needed this whole fight. Another kick to the body. That one sucked. That one was a straight up Stone Cold, like the kick that Stone Cold used to hit people with before he would stunner them. But that one was real and obviously fucking right to the breadbasket. Super hard. You can see the look on the camera guy's face. He's got the O face. Lord Besteban needs to get the fuck out of the way. Oh, is that the KO? Oh, he's getting up though. Connor's getting up. Connor's like little Wolverine, bro. He's built. Oh, Rolling Thunder! He's just trying to keep him off of him for, like, in a round-by-round scoring sense, he is winning. But I think a lot of people come into Street Beefs and they don't realize that shit does not matter. Like, you know, they do. Most of the time, they just do people's choice. This guy. Oh my God. I'm sorry to take away from the fight, but this guy right here, with the fucking sunglasses and the hat and the wrapped hands and the Nike basketball shorts. What? Who's he fighting? Is he fighting this guy with the dreads? I want to see that. Leg kick outside from Fairplay. Huge. Tries to catch him with the bow on the way in. You're not going to do that to a guy that tall. You are not going to catch him. Even if he ran straight into you, you're too short, my man. Your little T-Rex arms would never reach his fucking head. Wow, low kick to the front of the shin. Okay, Connor's just putting his head out there because he doesn't want to get hit in the body anymore. He's protecting his body with his head. Not a very, you know, sound strategy, but not something I would recommend anyway. He's getting his ass beat, but he needs to let him up. He's so close. He doesn't realize how close he is to finishing him, I think. If he just slams body kicks on the way home, wow, he's wasting so much time here. He just lost about like 40 seconds of a 2-minute round. Or however long the rounds are at Street Beefs. It can't be very long. It has to be like 2 minutes and 30 or 3 minutes. Fairplay's now very tired from throwing those kicks on the ground, which is weird to me because he could have used that energy to just be throwing kicks. Whoa, we've got another creative character back here in the background. I'm sorry. I keep noticing it. Somebody pointed these guys, the background guys, out to me and how they don't sometimes end up in the YouTube. And now I just like am obsessed with the Street Beef's background guys because it reminds me of Street Fighter or other old school video games where you have like the generic crowd members who do like one animation for the whole fight. That's what this guy strikes me as. The Nike shorts on, dude, it's just so much. Give him the hands. Give him the fucking feet, bro. Give him the fucking feet. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Kicks, buddy. Alright, let's see that kick again, because that kick was... This is the ultimate example of I gotta fucking protect my body at all costs. And he bends over so dramatically that he just catches a fucking spinning kick to the dome. I'm not a Taekwondo expert, so I don't want to say it's an actual tornado kick or if it's just like a spinning body kick. But, you know, this setup's pretty nice and honestly has a little bit of... quickness and like the essence of a repeated technique. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when somebody does something so smooth that you're like, they've done that 1,000 times. This kind of has that smoothness to it, especially on this part of the follow through. This is not something that your average street beefer is going to just throw out there. But holy moly, John Connor is like, I cannot have this shit hit me in the body. I'm going to duck. Oh, it hits him right in the fucking crown of the head. And honestly... could have fucking broken the shin of Fairplay. And John Connor just, come on, bro. He's fucking Wolverine, I'm telling you. Wow, great fight. They're definitely not going to give it to John Connor, even though he should win. Fairplay landed probably 3 hard shots in the last round, and in the round before that, he landed about another 4 or 5. People's choice. Bullshit scoring. AKA, we don't know how to fucking score MMA. Probably. Yeah. Probably. Alright, Fairplay versus John Connor. I really liked it. If you guys have any fights you want me to commentate, obviously you can always hit me up on Facebook. But also... I have an email address that I will put in the description of this video. If you don't have access to me on Facebook, or if you haven't found me on Facebook or Instagram, then I will put my email address in the description, and you can send me an email with a link to whatever Street Beefs fight you want me to watch. Pretty much the only fighter I've seen every fight of is Baby Hulk, because he's a local guy to me. So I followed him pretty closely. But anybody from the West Coast, I don't really know, except Shinigami. And yeah, I'm not very well versed on Street Beef, so this is all new to me, and I'd love to do more of these because they're super fun and super easy, and I love just bullshitting around and hanging out with you guys, and you know, not having to worry about having a filter either is pretty dope. So with that being said, guys, thanks for stopping by Scrapologist. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out the door. Sorry about all the Facebook notifications. People are hitting me up like mad today because the UFC's on, I'm sure. So with that being said.